Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning to you. I hope that you had a wonderful rest. All right, and woke up this morning feeling refreshed and ready for the world and what blessings and even the challenges that are headed your way. Okay, hey, you can do it. All right, you can do anything you set your mind to. Like they tell you when you're a child, you can do anything you can set your mind to. I mean, they tell you, right? You could be the president of the United States. You could be whatever. Okay. But anyway, y'all, when you deal with opposing energy, right? And you know it, you can feel it. It's never really a surprise when you already knew. See, in life, when people doubt individuals that can see things that they can't, right? There are people that long to know and long to learn if that's what you stand on, how. It doesn't come from a front. It doesn't come from trying to make yourself look a way that you're not. It doesn't come from the words that you use. It comes with your knowledge that you have accumulated since a child. And like I always say, people were always meant to go through what they go through. But it's the strong ones that come out on top that went down through that fire and humbled themselves in a way. People are like, oh, I'm not humbling myself for anyone or anything. Not even yourself. That's when you get life twisted. Because you have to be patient with yourself as well as with others. That's something that I had to learn the hard way, but yet understood. You put your trust in people who they can talk a mean game, y'all. They can talk a mean game, I swear. And that's their form of manipulation because they've been manipulated by everyone that came into their life because they didn't have that power of discernment. And just because you have that strong power of discernment, that doesn't mean it was always there. That doesn't mean it was always locked in, okay? And that's why some people go through more than enough. But then people that go through more than enough and they still show compassion and honesty and they see the wrong in their doings if they are wrong, they hold that accountability. Now that's when you become dangerous because you're not going to bow down for no one. You had to bow down for your soul, for your survival. When inwardly you survive so many things that people would say, well, how? And how are you not crazy? With all the blame through the years of being mentally unstable. You were mentally unstable because you weren't riding the same wave as everybody else. Just because you didn't want to do that and they did, and why don't you want to do that because I did? Wait a minute. When you realize nobody has the power of authority and control over your life but God, that's when you understand that nobody's more important than you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, for the people that oppose you in life, for the people that have told you, oh, someone's upright, but then you're around them, your discernment's on 1 million trillion, and you're just like, wait a minute, no. Because I've been around people like that. I go by the benefit of the doubt, but there's just so long that you can go with that benefit of the doubt because after a while of playing on people's emotions and trying to play on people's pain and their emotions that they've been through, we might have walked down similar paths, But there were different obstacles for us to understand, to be built into who we are now. Okay? We're here. We're here now. We're in the present. All that stuff in the past, okay, I went down through it. We went down through it. But you know what? Hey, that paved a better future for us. And I know that's a crazy way of looking at it, because how much a person can go through but withhold their sanity and their love that everyone was trying to take away. But you're still standing. You're beautiful. You transformed yourself into someone that is unrecognizable. And because of that, something's wrong with you. Because they couldn't break you. So that's the label they want to put on you. Something's wrong with you. Because if that was me, I wouldn't. You got to be a special kind of No, hold on. I am special. I'm very special. We are special, okay? But never crazy. Because as the old saying says, I call it like I see it. And I see it more than I can call it, okay? Because sometimes you can't describe the evil that lingers inside of people. The evil that people have let take over their temple. People that have, literally lost their anointing trying to be more than what they are. Be you. All those big words and things like that, baby, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Your true understanding. Even if you don't come across right to somebody, you're coming across, giving it your all. But don't give it to all, because that's really going to put you in a position to where you got to stay in that stance of where if you switch up, you was never real in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's about being real. If you don't really care for someone, hey, let them know in such a way. You don't have to go and talk to Sally, Sue, Sabrina, and them, and tell them, oh, I don't like Tina. Uh, she gets on my nerve. Well, you know what? Don't be around Tina then. But still treat Tina with respect. I don't care for you much. And then if Tina has any sense, she's gonna know. Like, oh, they don't deal with me too much. Cause I'm not honey. Because that's holding my healing process up. Holding a resentment against people. And that's what people do all the time. They hold grudges. They have resentment. It's killing their heart. With each heartbeat, it's beating that anger through your veins. And then, should you be filled with rage for the rest of your life, that is not living. When you pass on, and there's that transition, that transference, you were not happy. So how could your soul rest in peace? So I'm not looking for uh, much in life, but just as saying mansions and jets, and that's what I'm saying, much. I'm looking for love, understanding, loyalty, solidarity, just honesty. That's all. Loyalty. How is it so hard for people not to be loyal anymore? If they ever were. That's my question. But anyway, y'all. I just have a lot of things that are on my mind sometimes. I'm like, make it make sense. You know? Don't take anybody's hand unless you mean it. Don't tell people that you love them if you really don't. If you're still out here searching, Go on that quest. When you get back, if you're in that frame of mind, then welcome that in. But if you're not ready to open that door and welcome that feeling in to the utmost in the pit of your soul, don't. Don't act like nothing. Because I can't act, y'all. If people really knew, if y'all knew me on a daily basis, you would be like, well, I wouldn't approach. No, what it is I say what I have to say. Good morning, hi, how you doing? And I go on because, for first of all, I'm here to fulfill my needs that are needing to be met in my real life. I'm not here to save everyone because you realize you can't do that either, loves. You can't save everyone. And once you learn that, you can lead better with love because you have to show them the respect of, I try to tell you. Look, I tried to told you. But you don't want to be the one that's, I told you so. Okay? So let's get into a reading, y'all. I know I talk a lot, but that's just what I do, okay? That's what I do. Because God is good. And whatever I feel that needs to come from Him through me to you, that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right? So let's get into this. Of course, I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my ancestors, and my spirit guides to please protect me as I'm delivering these messages. All right? Protect my soul family, my love lights, my collective as they are receiving these messages. Okay? We are grateful. We show gratitude even when there is very little. All right? We are still grateful for the blessings that are bountiful in our life. Amen, amen, and amen. Y'all, nobody's perfect, okay? Nobody's perfect. You acting too perfect, you're gonna turn out to be an example, and you really don't want that, okay? So let's get into this. Let's start off with what's the tea here, and move on. All right. Mhm. All right. What is? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well. Well. Oh. Okay, so always partying, that came out in reverse, y'all. All right, because I had to look at that and just vibe off it. It's supposed to be in reverse. Bad karma, upright, and we have reflecting. Okay, just like I was saying, this is a whole new world, a whole new version of you. Nobody likes that. You might have been the maestro of the party. You might have been the one that comes through like, yeah, I got all the bottle right. But see, being the life of the party sometimes makes for someone to be the one that's been hurt the most. The loudest one in the room that cries for attention has been hurt the most. So I feel like someone here might have got their feelings hurt about something. Because I feel somebody's getting back what they gave out with a big old bag full. Some bad karma here. But somebody, see, they've been reflecting on this. And what's so funny? Sometimes you got to go through that bad karma in order to set your behind down and think about what just happened. But sometimes people don't sit down and think what just happened and how did I play my part in it. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't. I'm the victim. No, not all the time. And don't make yourself a victim. But people have a habit of doing that. And it's sick. I've done it. I've done it. Oh, I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. Because when I go home and I lay there in my head, it's replaying because I know I was wrong. Everything that I said, every action that I took I know I was dead wrong. And now somebody's sitting here thinking, oh, I should have gave them the benefit of the doubt, or I should have just given them, a chance to really prove themselves. And which, damn it, if you've been proving yourself and somebody doesn't see that you've been putting your best foot forward, forget them, y'all. Forget them. Forget them. That has nothing to do. Nope. It's not wanting to take accountability for things that you know that you need to recognize as healing. You need to heal that. You get triggered. That's when you know, okay, back to the healing tunnel. I go back to dig deep inside of me to see why that triggered me. And don't be ashamed to admit that. We're human. We're living this experience. And you know why? Because we need to be a testimony. We're a testimony. That's what we are. That's what life is, if you really think about it. Because if you can help one single person in their life, you gave your testimony because you felt as though it would help other people. Okay? We have screenshot here, getting evidence, proof, and facts. All right? So, it's like this. Something's laid out in front of an individual that doubted the truth in you about someone. Okay? This is someone with that always partying in reverse. This is somebody I feel like you used to have a good time with. You used to be thought you could talk to. Okay? This is somebody here that just didn't want to hear what you were saying. This is someone that got humbled. Remember I said the loudest person at the party needs attention because they don't understand. The loudest person also, they act up in a way to where it's very disrespectful. Okay? So somebody's receiving this bad karma because there's some evidence here. And we have an offer. And I'm feeling like this is an offer that is unmistakably yours. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel as though there's a situation to where you were being held back, but some type of evidence here has made things crystal clear for someone to sit there and reflect on things said, actions took, things like that, y'all. Okay? And I feel like somebody's crying over you right now. Or they could be crying over this offer here. I feel like somebody was doing too much. Somebody got some type of evidence here about an individual that wasn't so enlightening, but yet it illuminated someone's actions. It's like seeing someone suffer and knowing why they're suffering, but taking no accountability for what you did, just moving on with life. Just going on like, okay, this is normal. This is normal. Wait a minute. No. Somebody that got caught up. Okay, look. When I split this deck and I was looking, twin flames in reverse and witchcraft upright. I'm just saying. Somebody did something that wasn't right here. Somebody was trying to keep a couple apart that's meant to be together, that were aligned to be together. Someone is behind the scenes suffering bad karma. And I'm just going to put it out there of what I feel and what I see is someone else going through this bad karma too. But they didn't have to. Okay? They didn't have to. But I feel like someone just felt as though the comfortability of a situation and what they were already going through was good enough for them. No. Nothing, let me tell you, nothing is ever, okay, well, that'll do. What does that really mean? That'll do. Oh, since I don't have what I want, that'll do. But that doesn't mean that that's a better option. Okay. That doesn't mean that. All right. Yeah. Past. There is history. It happened. Left behind. Looking back. Yeah. Somebody here, right? It's like they dug something up from somebody's past that they're trying to hold against them. You hear that siren? Okay. I got quiet for a minute so y'all can hear that. Okay? So it's like the past. The past. That's all someone has to go off of about you. Because, like I said, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, and you're feeling good, okay? Like the song goes. And it's like somebody that hates to see you in this energy because that's going to stomp them out and exterminate them, okay? So, somebody here, it's like they're going through bad karma right now. It's not even fair. They feel like it's not fair. Yeah, ascending in reverse. They're not moving forward. They're stuck in the past. Someone here is like, their soul's begging them, pay attention. When your soul begs you and you don't pay attention, do you know how much disregard you give to God? Because He's been trying to tell you. He's been knocking on your door, on your window, on your soul. Hey, wake up. Do you see what's going on here? The more you deal with this situation, the further you're falling into the pits, right along with this person. Somebody's energy is just all the way off right now, okay? And it's not even funny, it's not a laughing matter, okay? It's like, with decision here, yeah, wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, and uncertain. Someone here is going within and trying to figure out, do they need to leave this situation behind? But hey, you know what? In that decision making, you shouldn't have to sit here. If things are going wrong and you see things are going wrong, once you get away from a certain energy and things start to go right for you, you start receiving your blessings. That's God telling you that, hey, honey, you made the right decision and I'm going to bless you. Okay, because you deserve that. No prayer goes unanswered and no prayer and words go unheard. So it's like someone was trying to manifest the situation into their life, but at the same time, it's like somebody was trying to keep them isolated in thought, basically in a mental prison about what they needed to do in order to move on. It's like somebody had something against someone. If they bring someone an offer, then it's going down. It's a showdown. Oh no, see? hmm That's not the power you want to give somebody. That's your power of authority over yourself. You don't have to sit there and be going through all this and all that with somebody because you're, oh, I'm comfortable. My feet are bolted down to the floor. I'm not going anywhere even though I'm getting treated unfairly. Okay. We have tether, telepathy, telepathy, should I say, intuition, dreams, and heart songs. Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to communicate with you. Okay, that's where that reflecting comes from also. Sitting there trying to find you. But I feel as though somebody played so much they disconnected themselves. You disconnected. Okay? You broke that chain. You broke the ties that bind here. Yeah, secrets. Uh-huh. Because the thing is, let me tell you something. Now they want to make an offer to you after they treated you as though, and I feel like this is leading into a love choice, a love interest, or you can take it however it resonates to you. But right now, that's what I'm picking up. I'm feeling like somebody here prematurely judged a situation and now they want to come back. But see, in the beginning, there was a secret. You were a secret. They were a secret. However, now somebody can't hold on to this because their feelings have overwhelmed them in a way to where they don't even understand. That's God talking, because God exposes everything. If you are sitting there with all these deep secrets that you needed to share with someone because they were always asking you, it's like somebody got someone's heart here. And it's like they were lying to someone else and someone else was trying to hold this whole thing up. It's been stalled. So this person is like in some type of depressive state, but they're still trying to communicate with you. Like, hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm hearing that. Hold on, I'm coming. But it's like, how long can you hold on? Because by holding on to this, you feel as though this is going to bring you karma and stop you from ascending to the heights that you need to be. The new phases in life. Turn the page. Okay? As that song back in the day, turn the page, okay? It's time to turn the page. You know? It comes a point where you deal with so much. And it's time to turn the page. It's time to start a new chapter. You can't stay here. Drama. Okay? So it's like creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting, drama queen. They're always there, y'all. There's no way to outrun them. Every corner you turn, you're going to run into this. I don't care where you are. It's how you draw your conclusion on how to handle this. And I feel like somebody doesn't know how to handle this, y'all. Somebody does not know. Somebody is lost and confused. Okay? Well, when you tend to make the wrong decisions, to me, and I don't care, it is just my opinion. When you make the wrong decisions, it's not the wrong decision. It's that you're trying to please everyone around you but you. And you're in you. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to make everyone else happy with the decision that you made, but it's what? That doesn't make sense to me. Because I was in that position in my life, y'all, I'm telling you, it would take me a long time to break down just the things that I've been through in my life. Like I said, a lot of people have been through a lot, but man, I feel like I made it. And I've been through a lot of things, and it's like, come on, man. I'm still sitting here. I got my common sense. And some of these things, it's like, that's what you got to do is use your common sense. Somebody's like, they're not doing that. Somebody could be so intuitive here, but they're not doing that. Like I said, look, healing heart, toxic relationships, healing from them things, and people, places, and things that no longer serve you anymore. And you know you can't stay here. Okay? Somebody could have been codependent, leaning on somebody, but right now it's a call for healing. And someone needs to do this. We heal every day. We never stop healing. Because there's always going to be something that comes up for us to face as the beings that we are. There's always something. But if you can get over that and think brighter about it, man, y'all, I've been in situations to where things have been really messed up. And I think to myself, inside, it's going to be okay. I always look forward to the moment of relief. And I know God is there and that moment is upon you. Okay? Don't give up. If you feel you need to move on, then move on. But Somebody here, it's like they want to heal things. They didn't mean to leave this in the past. They made the wrong decision. But it's like now you want to reflect on what you did, but you didn't want to reflect then on how you made me feel. Okay? Yeah, we got keys on a ring here. It's like someone was treating you like an option, expecting you to wait on them to make a decision for you to move. How? And it's like you have to be strong because feelings are strong, okay? When you get them, especially if you're one of those people with a big heart, okay? You care for everybody, and those are the ones that get took advantage of the most. Yeah, well, okay? You're not anybody's options. You're not just going to hang around and, whenever they need you or they need a sexual fix or something like that. Oh, I'm here. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay? Somebody needs to make a decision here. Somebody needs to make it fast, too. Look, the chaser. I feel like somebody now, they're going to chase you as much as they wanted you to chase them. All right? That's the situation we got, okay? Now somebody's inwardly, trying to touch down with your perception, as I would say, trying to be in your dreams, send you songs, things like that. There are songs you haven't heard in years, but when you listen to them, they have this heartfelt message in them. And you're just like, I understand, just like you listen to something 15 years ago and it doesn't hit the same as it does now because you understand how that song cried. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because music has different effects on us. And when you listen to a song with meaning and depth to it, even though it sounds like the most simplest song, anybody could have came up with that song. But hold on. How you interpret it is through who delivers it. That's why they say people have a trade song, like a song that everybody will know because this person sung it and how they sung it was different from the last. It doesn't have the same effect. So somebody's trying to like shoot these downloads of songs to you to where there's meaning. You just have to look in between, read in between. And you can do that now, or this person can see the meaning in it. Yep, hold on. Stabbed in the back. I feel like you let this person go because you felt like they stabbed you in the back. Okay? I feel like you shed your tears, you hurt. But also, this person is being stabbed in the back. So this is a good dose of karma. Okay? This is a good dose of it. Now somebody knows what they want and they want to come out with these secrets. They want everybody to know. Okay? Heart with a key. Yeah. They want everybody to know where their heart is, where their mind is, half percent of the time. All the time, basically. It's like we're dealing with an energy here that tries to keep themselves busy. Anything to keep moving and not think about how they left something that or someone that was so important to them because of some type of deceptive act here. When they knew that this was the only person for them and it was just right, evenly yoked. But now the contemplation's over. Now they want to bring this offer for real because they can't take it. And whoever this drama queen is here, they're sitting here watching this person or king, take it how it resonates, okay? Energy is fluid. And they're sitting here watching this person go through all of these phases of hurt. Denial is part of hurt. And they're watching this person do it, knowing that they're falling apart. But is it that they're falling apart because of them trying to keep them away from you, or the boundaries that were violated to keep someone away from the other? Yeah. This person's trying. I feel like they've expressed herself even to this drama queen here. Okay? Yeah, ascending. Remember, ascending came out in reverse? Ascending come out upright here. Somebody's made the decision that if this is what they have to do, they have to do. Take the time out to heal. When you feel unsure, always pray on it. Always meditate on it. Always think before you move, because that move that you make could map out one hell of a future or not. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. All right. I need to see something here now. I want to see what tarot cards to use. So I'm going to use these. My small Rider-Waite. I got some big ones like these. I usually use them, my jumbo ones, but I've been using my little deck lately because it's been easier on my hand. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay. Someone was trying to steal someone's affection as they were competing. Competing. You don't compete. Someone felt as though they were stealing your joy. That's why I say you have to find it within yourself to have that inner joy, that inner happiness, because nobody can stomp on that. And I feel like someone feels as though they stole someone away from you, stole someone's attention, but you don't hold a place in their heart truly. They're just going with the motions, even though this person feels as though that they stole something, an opportunity from you with someone. Okay? That's not cute. I'm just saying that's not cute. Alright? Somebody's trying to get away with it. That's what they thought they could do. Yeah. I feel like since you haven't been talking to someone, Sagittarius energy here, since you have not been talking to someone, I feel like you're not burdened or hindered. There was someone here trying to hinder, trying to make you feel like you were just an option and they were more important, stealing your joy, stealing your happiness. They felt as though coming in between this situation here was going to stunt that, but it only made you stronger in a situation to deal with it. Someone is burdened by this, very much so, because they never wanted you to feel like you were just an option. Somebody really does love you, but it's just like they were held down and hindered by somebody that was wicked. Okay? We have the Four of Swords here, Libra energy. Yeah. This person, they're going to start chasing you, calling you. Alright? You may not want to hear what they have to say because you feel as though this person deceived you in a way to where you trust them. You trusted them. Okay? Yeah. You trusted them, but they trusted somebody else. I'm just saying. Yeah. with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. Yeah, someone cannot stall the inevitable. What is supposed to happen will happen. So when you feel that way, don't try to hold on to someone else and see that they're in pain and they want to fly free. That's like, God forbid. That's like clipping a bird's wings and thinking that that was right. And now all they can do is look up and wish to fly. It's not right. Okay? So I feel like someone here, someone here feels as though they've fallen from grace also. The grace in your eyes, okay? And the grace of God even. Alright? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles here. It's like someone felt like they're going to come forward, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, but are you going to accept them as they are? They feel like, like here, I'm going to put it into perspective like this. Like, okay, here, before I didn't want to give you an offer, but now I want to give you an offer. I don't want you to be a secret because I love you. So are you going to do this? Are you in this with me or not? Which I feel like you broke that down to somebody already. You just got tired of waiting around for the results of what you told this person and what they told you. Because there are a lot of things that they could have told you. Oh, no. Wait a minute now. Yeah, that Eight of Wands was sticking out. So yeah, this person, it's like they're headed towards you. It's like they want to come with you. I want to come with you. Okay? Hold on. Why is everything falling out? Okay? I saw the Eight of Wands upright and the Four of Wands in reverse. So it's like, I feel they're giving up on a situation that they put so much time and effort and so-called love into. Someone never knew love until they found you because you believe in giving someone their space so they can ascend. This person's tired of sitting in the dark. They're tired of sitting in the dark. They're tired of being played. Okay? Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah. I feel like someone here is really not spiritually in touch with themselves. This drama queen energy here. There's someone that's trying to hold them back from healing, from ascending, from being who they rightfully are in this place. Okay? Yeah. Someone's tired of working on this. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody here stole some finances. I'm hearing swindler. Okay? These could have been your finances. Okay? This drama queen here, they could have been stealing your resources here, is what I'm picking up also. Something to do with your job or knowing people at your job to give you a hard time. But I feel like you saw past all this and you inwardly knew that there was something here that wasn't right. And you can put your finger on it, okay? I feel like this energy here, this drama queen here, or king, I feel like they were trying to hold you up in so many ways so you would not be attractive or stand out to this person. The materialistic side of things. See, that's when people mess up. They look at the material things. Oh, they don't have nothing. They won't want to. But you got love. You have everlasting understanding. Okay? Very nurturing energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo with that Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah, we have the Sun card. Alright? It's like, but you know what? With every storm that came, though, you smiled. Leo energy. You smiled. Okay? And you're never laughing because somebody's facing their karma for the decisions that they made. But all times they were warned. You knew you were going to see the brighter day, that you were going to breathe a sigh of relief. Okay? Yeah. With the King of Swords here, someone is standing in their truth. They can't hold themselves back any longer. It's just getting to the point of where, whatever. Like, I'm coming to you. It's up to you to talk to me, accept me, whatever. Just let me have my peace and tell you the truth. Okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, because with the Six of Swords in reverse, it was like there was no peace here. Somebody spoke their truth and they're not caring. Someone is disrupted by this, okay? But they can't do anything about it anymore because they're getting spiritually held back and they don't even know. Okay? No justice, no peace. The Nine of Wands here. Yeah, somebody always played the victim. Somebody always said, oh, you're hurting me. But behind the scenes, they were hurting the whole situation. Everybody involved, including you. You may have expressed yourself and somebody felt as though, oh, you're just playing the victim, or you're just trying to play a game on me so that I give you what you want. Not knowing the whole time that they're dealing with somebody like that. Okay, playing on their heartstrings, gullible. Somebody's gullible. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. No, we don't have to stick around in that stagnant energy. No, we're not. Things are moving forward. Now that somebody knows the truth, things are moving forward. Okay? Somebody wants to let you know just how much. Just how much they care. Just how much they love you. Just how much you were there through the hard times. But they didn't want to give you that recognition. That's why you walked away. Yeah, with the Six of Wands here. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? I feel as though as you walk forward victoriously, even after all the battles this drama queen was sending you, this energy, negative, because they knew that who they were with was really truly your person. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I feel as though without this burden, without having to think or wonder what's going on with them, there's a whole lot that's changing in their life right now. Okay? The truth is revealed about some type of union here that wasn't right to begin with. It wasn't on solid ground. It was shaky. Okay? Yeah, we have the Three of Cups here. Somebody, it's like they shed their emotions, but it's something that they had to do. If they did not do that, then things were going to continue catching up with this person. Denying everything and trying to come up with the next lie to back it up. Yeah, looky here. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, I saw it upright when I saw it in the deck the first time. Now it's in reverse. So somebody here is not at peace whatsoever. Because evidence have come out. Alright? It's come out to the point of where somebody just can't believe the distance someone went just to stop them from caring about somebody and loving somebody and supporting them and being there like this person was for them. Someone tried to keep this a one-sided situation, but not on either one of your parts, their part. Okay? I'm getting their payout. So someone definitely here was doing something with finances. Okay? We have the Hermit here. Yeah, going within and then coming back out with the truth. What do you mean? Okay? Yeah. This is going to turn fate forward rather than trying to turn fate backwards, because you can never do that. Once you're in your purpose and your destiny, you can never go back. But someone realizes this. Someone trusted someone a bit too much here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Somebody wanted to keep someone in this player energy, like this in and out. This just getting what they want. You might have felt like this person just was doing that to you and you just didn't have time for that, okay? Let's get some more Oracle out here. Let's get some more What's the Tea, y'all, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Once again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support. You know, I appreciate that. All right, I appreciate you as the human being that you are. And honey, you're superhuman. All right. Yeah. You knew the truth this whole time. Yeah, hustling. You're over here being successful. You're winning in life. But what's so funny is, do you really want this person back? And if so, this is going to be a long road of trying to prove, okay? Trying to prove. Now, if you don't want this person back, don't put them through that, because that's not right. That's that vengeful bitterness right there. If you don't want this person back, keep on going forward, okay? Don't be like, well, we can do this, and then you get 2 weeks into it and this person's working their behind off trying to show you that they got your back and they love you and they'll never do it again. And then you're just like, well, no, I don't think this is going to work. No, tell them from jump, okay? And they need to be honest with you from jump. There needs to be an honest conversation here. Look, thief. You see what I'm saying? Woo! My ears started. Oh, goodness. The church bells are ringing in my ears. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I'm on to something. I know it. There's a thief here. There's a thief. There's somebody that goes around and is probably, I don't know, take it how it goes with you. But there's somebody here that's talking about somebody's pockets. Or somebody had something planned and it didn't go through right. It's somebody that they've been celebrating with. Something from the past is coming back up. Okay, something that was fishy. Yeah, shine here. Yeah. Somebody was so irritated by you and threatened by you, and you were calling out all that trauma that they needed to heal. And this person was doing things to other people, setting people up too, I'm hearing. That's coming all back on them. Trying to set you up, this person. You find out who truly loves you, and you find out who is truly in your corner. Okay? Because this individual, this drama queen or king, yeah, look at here. Straight happiness hater. If you, okay, look. People are like, if you're going to be happy, you're going to be happy with me or nobody. But yet and still, you never made this person happy. So how could you sit there with your happy hat on and think that, everything's going to be great? You're going to be laughing and running on the beach in the sunset with freaking sailing playing in the back? I'm confused. So somebody's seeing through this now. Somebody doesn't want anyone to excel in life. They just want them to stay where they are. And as long as they're pegged right there up under their freaking thumb, everything's fine. You're pinned down like a thumbtack. Got your shirt. Uh-huh. I may be talking to a Virgo. Okay? I could be talking to a Sagittarius. Okay? Mm-hmm. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Libra. Okay? Yeah, moving on. Somebody here, it's like they see what they have to do to be happy. They gotta move on. And someone is now getting like Okay, they don't want me. Okay, somebody here is very much so upset. Someone here, it's like they agree to this, but they scream within, but they keep their motives silent. So when they do strategically strike, this person would never know that they've been watching them and stalking them, and maybe even breaking in their phone and reading messages to see who they're going back and forth with. It better not be you. It's you. So, oh man, I can't hold this person back. Hmm. Because it's never going to stop, because it's meant to be. Now, does that mean it is going to be? That's up to you, and that's up to God's divine plan. Look at here. But didn't we find this out? Didn't we find this out? I feel like you stressed that to this person so many times that, oh my goodness. They've even set somebody up. They set this person up. I'm getting that hustling thief here. They don't want them to outshine them. They don't want them to be happy, and they know they're moving on because you found out that it was a bunch of set up energy, all about the money. Y'all, see, this don't sound right either. I feel like somebody needs to move around before something really gets serious here and somebody loses their existence, okay? Because somebody here is just not trying to give up. If they got to give up, this is somebody with an I don't care attitude. This drama king or queen, okay? hmm Yeah. I would suggest y'all just kind of, hold your cool. Even if this person is chasing you, you get that call, you get that text, don't give in so easily, okay? Just kind of check it out because you've healed, okay? Don't let this person make you go back and revoke that change because you can't stop loving someone when you genuinely love them and you never lie. But they're dealing with somebody over here that doesn't love them. They don't love themselves. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. Like I said, thank you so much for being here. Okay. And I'm gonna say it like this: if you're new here, welcome. Okay. Welcome to my channel. All right. And if you are returning, I want to thank you for your support. I want to thank you for hanging in there with me, even through the tough times, okay? And how I look at it, it's always that. But I'm just, I'm coming across as hopefully I'm helping you through some situations that you're trying to understand that you can't because we've all been there. And we're seeking not revenge, and we're seeking not to be in that energy of vengeance. We're seeking just the guidance of God because we know we're more than what anybody ever pegged us for. Okay? You know, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're all of the things they said you were not. And it's energies like this that put you back into that sleeve of believing that did they say was true? So it's like somebody here wanted you, somebody has low self esteem, and someone here is very confident within themselves. And I feel like that confident person is you. And this person here that has low self esteem is the one that was trying to make you feel rejected, trying to make you feel like you weren't worthy, trying to make this person feel like they weren't worthy. Okay? But all that it's out there now. They marry for money, so you better see them coming. And that's the label that they going to have on the back of their shirt, on their forehead, honey, for the rest of their life, messing around like that. And that's their karma. And everybody's going to walk past this person and be like, you're only interested in one thing, But what we want to conquer and what we want to vibe in is love, not this. I don't know what that is. Okay? So, God bless y'all. Keep God first, y'all. Always and always. And I will see you later. Bye bye.